Hi, my name is Jayra Highland, and today I'm going to be talking about utilizing the microbiome to combat antibiotic resistance. Over the years, it's been made pretty clear that we're fighting superbugs with the wrong weapons. The big question is, can the microbiome win the war? Imagine getting a routine surgery and dying from an infection that antibiotics are unable to treat. Unfortunately, that's not the plot of an upcoming dystopian movie. It's the reality we're facing right now in what scientists are calling the post-antibiotic era. According to the World Health Organization, antibiotic resistance is the cause of more than 1.27 million deaths every year and contributes to over 5 million. That number is steadily rising. But what if I told you that the key to stopping the crisis at hand is already inside us? Here's the problem. We've overused antibiotics for decades, not just in medicine, but in agriculture and even cleaning products. Now, bacteria have evolved. They've become smarter, faster, and more resistant. Meanwhile, we're running out of effective antibiotics. By 2050, 10 million people per year could die from resistant infections. That's more than cancer. So where do we turn? Meet the undercover soldier, aka the microbiome. Trillions of microbes living in our gut, skin, and throughout our body. They used to be thought of as passive passengers, but through years and years of research, we now know they're active defenders and powerful weapons in the fight against resistance. You might be thinking, well, great, easy fix, right? But it's a little bit more complicated than that. Our microbiome holds a vast collection of antibiotic-resistant genes, what scientists call the resistome. According to Van Schack in 2015, these genes can transfer between harmless and harmful microbes. So the microbiome isn't just part of the problem, it's also the solution. In 2017, Dr. Gerald Wright presented the idea that the human microbiome is a reservoir of natural antimicrobial compounds, antibiotics we haven't discovered yet, meaning that the next penicillin might not come from a lab. It might come from our gut. Here's the kicker. Every time we take antibiotics, we hurt the microbiome. In 2010, Detlefsen and Relman showed that even a single course can cause long-term damage, disrupting balance, wiping out good microbes, and opening the door for superbugs. In 2016, Lloyd Price and colleagues described what makes a microbiome healthy. When diverse, stable, and balanced, it protects us, outcompeting pathogens and limiting resistant spread. But when it's disrupted, it becomes a breeding ground for resistance. So, how do we turn the tide? Researchers like Eric Palmer are using microbiome transplants and probiotics to restore gut health and fight infections that even antibiotics can't touch. This isn't science fiction, it's already saving lives. We sometimes forget that things aren't just about us humans. If we take a step back and look through the lens of One Health, we see the microbiome connects us to animals, soil, water, even the food we eat. If we want to fight resistance, we need to protect microbial ecosystems everywhere. So, I'll leave you guys with this question. If you could change one thing about your microbiome to improve your health and fight disease, what would it be and why? Remember, the microbiome isn't just along for the ride. It's a tool, a target, and maybe our last hope against antibiotic resistance. Here are my references. Thank you all for listening, and I hope I have inspired you to dig deeper into how the microbiome can help us win the war against antibiotic resistance.